All right, we are live. Let me just do my usual testing the audio. It's got to be done. See how it sounds. Yeah, we seem all right. All seems good. All seems good indeed. Right, I know where I want to start this time. Not like yesterday, where I was a little bit unsure what to be doing, but it's all good now. It's all good now. I should probably have this open. There we go. Still getting used to this whole StreamYard thing. I usually use OBS, so this is a bit different. I don't mind though. I don't mind it. It's all good. I don't mind it at all. Don't mind it at all. Yeah, it's all good. It's all good. Right. We can start the news on simply, well, pretty obvious. KOTA to Kai. KOTA was announced earlier today. We all saw it coming. I mean, he's been signed for basically a few days now, but he arrived in England. I don't know if it was yesterday, assuming so. I think it was a day or two ago where pictures came out of him at the airport. But yeah, Takai deal agreed. We are delighted to announce the signing of KOTA Takai from J1 League side Kawasaki Frontale. Subject to international clearance and work permit, the Japan international defender has agreed a deal with the club that will run until 2030. So a good 5 years. I assume, I wouldn't be surprised, to be honest, within a couple seasons, I think maybe 2 years, he'll probably renew that contract. But yeah, born in Yokohama, just reading from the Spurs website here, born in Yokohama, KOTA progressed through the ranks at Kawasaki Frontale, and at just 17 years of age, earned his first team debut in April 2022, coming to an 8-0 victory over bloody hell, 8-0. 8-0. That's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. Right, there we go. Change tabs. That's a bit better. That's ridiculous. The 20-year-old will soon... Okay, well, this is... They've put this up. Okay, the 20-year-old soon... Oh, okay. Never mind, I misread it completely. I'm really smart. The 20-year-old soon became a regular in the senior side, making 21 appearances the following campaign, including 4 outings in the team's run to lifting the 2023 Japanese Cup, or as it's known over there, the Emperor's Cup. An imposing figure at the back, KOTA continued to impress and helped the Azuro Nero the 2024 Japanese Super Cup. Later that year, he earned recognition for his performances, claiming the J-League's Best Young Player Award. That's a bit of a flex for him. Good for him. I think I can't remember how many other clubs have been looking for him or looking at him. I think it's been quite a few. I could be wrong in saying that I think Liverpool might have been looking at him, but it doesn't matter now. We've got him. 81 senior appearances at, how old is he? 20 years old. I mean, that's not bad. That's not bad at all. He's scoring on 4 occasions, and last term he helped his team to the 2025 AFC Champions League final. I forget they've got Champions League over there. The Asian one, the AFC. Who won it? Let's have a look. They've got a few though. They've got Champions League. I don't know. I have no idea. They've got so many. It's a bit different over there. Oh, they lost in the final to Al Ali. That doesn't surprise me. Did he start in the final? He did. Apparently, he didn't have a good performance though. That's crazy though. That is crazy. Gosh, some of the names in the Al Ali side is ridiculous. Firmino, Tony, Mahrez, Cassie, Demiral, Mendy. Brings some flashbacks. It does. Anyways, on the international stage, KOTA has featured for Japan across multiple age groups, and in 2024 helped his country to glory at the AFC Under-23 Asian Cup. He also represented his country at the 2024 Olympic Games in Paris, reaching the quarterfinals of the tournament. And most recently, in September 2024, he earned his senior debut in a World Cup qualifying fixture against China, earning 4 caps for his country to date. Good for him. Good for KOTA. I mean, there's definitely something we see in him, but that's what we do, though, isn't it? I mean, we tend to just sign young players. I mean, we've done it a couple times now, especially on from abroad. I think VLAHOVIC is one of them. We'll get to him in a bit. He's just gone back though, VLAHOVIC. Back to where we signed him from, actually, Rosario Central. We must still be seeing something in him. I would have thought we would have sold him by now, but clearly not. Maybe he needs a bit of confidence boost or just that little extra to get him there for VLAHOVIC. But I really hope if he is going to stay with us, that he does well. I want him to do well. Why wouldn't I? I want all of our players to do well, but unfortunately, it's just not how it goes most of the time. Not how it goes in football. We've definitely seen some flops. But yeah. Anyways, that's good for him. That's excellent for him. Yeah, VLAHOVIC. Right. Get that off. Right, there we go. Okay. So VLAHOVIC has joined Rosario Central on loan for the 2025-26 campaign. It will be a loan without a purchase option. So yeah, he's definitely staying at Spurs. But Spurs will have the option to recall the player at the end of 2025. I just don't know why we're bothering. I don't understand why we're bothering. How old is VLAHOVIC now? Is he? I mean, he's 21. He's really young. But I mean, we loaned him out a couple of times. I mean, we loaned him out to Espanyol. Who else did we loan him out to? It was Sevilla, and he's just seemed to have struggled a bit. So I am surprised that we've kept him. Surprised we aren't just selling him back to Rosario Central. I'm sure they wouldn't mind having him back. I mean, the reason we signed him in the first place was because he's one for the future. But maybe just, I mean, South America football doesn't always translate well when it into Europe, especially the Premier League. But all we can do really is just hope and wait and hope, really, for him. But yeah, there's been some other interesting news actually out today. Dusan Vlahovic, unbelievably, he's been linked with us again. He was linked with us a couple of years ago, and I think we actually sent out a bid for 60 million, but it clearly didn't materialize. Nothing happened out of it. Reportedly, there are talks underway for Dusan Vlahovic for 14 million from Juventus. 14 million. Audio, how you doing? Welcome back. Nice to see you back here again. Hope you're having a wonderful Tuesday evening. It's been quite a few things going on today. Obviously, the signing of KOTA to Kai has been confirmed, as I was talking about a minute ago, and VLAHOVIC's been loaned back to Rosario Central without option to buy. And yeah, now I'm currently to the point where Dusan Vlahovic, we could possibly get him for just 14 million, which is ridiculous, to be honest. And I've got a proposition for that deal to be done. A proposition. I reckon maybe we should swap him for Bissouma, because if you remember yesterday's stream, there's apparently reports that Bissouma could be joining Juventus from Spurs. And given the amount of depth we've got in the midfield, something I emphasised so much yesterday, the amount of depth we've got, I don't think losing Bissouma would be that bad. And I think if we're going to then deal with Juventus, why don't we do a bit of a swap deal? Maybe make it a bit easier. Kill two birds with one stone. Why don't we do that? I mean, he's played over 200 league games in Italy. And he's scored 87. It's not bad. It's not bad at all, to be honest. Oh, I wouldn't mind him at Spurs as a backup. I don't know what you think. If Richie leaves, you could see us moving for VLAHOVIC. I think that would be a big shout. And I think we can all say that I think Richie's time is up at Spurs. Injuries have plagued him. He's not been consistent at all, unfortunately. I mean, we signed him I couldn't believe it when we signed him for 60 million. I don't know where. It was probably a bit of a Premier League tax in that, given that we got him from Everton. But 60 million is ridiculous. But maybe we could sell. I think try and maybe sell Richie back to Everton, because I think Everton fans wouldn't mind having him back. Sell him for about 20 million, then buy VLAHOVIC for about 16, 14 million. Immediately profited over that a little bit, and then maybe sell Basuma. I reckon we could get a bit of a deal out of that. I think that would be the shout. Also, quick note, it's Hyun-Min Son's birthday today. Happy birthday, son. How old does he turn today? I can't believe it. Is he 33? 33. You know, he's definitely got a couple more years left in him. 100%. But yeah, I remember couple years ago, I think it was back in May 2022, I could be wrong, we were linked with VLAHOVIC, and he was coming up as an exciting prospect. I think he's only 25 now. He's still got plenty of time left in him. But I was quite gutted when Juventus got his hands on him. I think maybe we then instead did go and get Richarlison. I could be wrong. I could be getting the dates wrong, the year wrong. But if that is how it went, then but that's what we do at Tottenham. We always go for the second option or even the third option. We're never the first option. I mean, you could probably say that, oh, we've gone from Eze to Kudus. I don't know about that. I think they're both top quality players, and they're different players. Because that was another thing people were going on about is, oh, we're always going for the second. I want Eze, not Kudus. I do want Eze too, but Kudus is still would be a top quality signing, and I'll get to him. There's not been much updates in regards to that yet, but I mean, the only thing really with Kudus is that he could potentially be joining this week. There could be some more news on that this week. Nothing, as we know, he's not talking to any other clubs apart from Spurs. I think Bayern and Chelsea went in for him, as I discussed the other day, and in the new video. Check that out. But we are expected to make a bid, an improved bid, for the forward Mohamed Kudus before the end of the week. So it could be tonight. It could be now. I might not have checked, but yeah, I think we just got to get this out of the way. We just deal with it, man. Just bloody deal with it. It's taking the piss. We take our sweet time with everyone. I know the context is a bit different, especially considering that Thomas Frank's just come in. He's just met the players who have come back to training. So things are going to be a bit tough getting the squad back. It might take a season, but we've been here before. We're here every 2 seasons. It's really frustrating, but for God's sake, I just want some consistency. At least I think even when we had Pochettino, it was a bit of a struggle. I mean, there was a point where we didn't have a bloody signing all summer window. And I think, ironically, we then went on to get to the Champions League final, although we didn't win it. That was crazy. I can't believe that. That was awful, though. That was tough times. Definitely not as tough as it has been last season, although we did win a European trophy, so I don't care. Right. Looks like some news has come out in the last 2 hours that, well, I mean, quite a bit it has, but I'll get to it. Reportedly, Thomas Frank and the Tottenham Hotspur recruitment team have added Orkun Kochu. I can't pronounce that, to be honest. Orkun Kochu, could be absolutely butchering that name, to their transfer targets. He's a midfielder who is keen to speak to the club to establish how serious their interest is. He plays for Benfica, and apparently they would want around 35 million to sign him. A lot of people in the comments are saying Well, it seems to be a bit 50-50, but I don't know. Can't say I know much about that. I've not looked into it. I've literally just started the stream a few minutes ago. So, yeah, doesn't matter. When it comes out, it comes out. But anyways, there was some other news in regards to Burnley earlier today. And that was that apparently Spurs and Burnley have resumed talks for defender Maxime Esteve. He's got a bit of a weird... His name is Steve. His surname is Steve, but with an E at the beginning. Steve. Estuve. Estuve sounds a bit right. Spurs were interested in January, but Burnley demanded over 30 million for the 23-year-old. That was from Loic Tanzi. But not long after that, from Paul O'Keefe, apparently Spurs are denying that they've even held talks with Burnley about Maxime Estuve. So it's probably fake news. It might not be. It might be one of those things where it's not been talked about yet, but it might actually happen. We'll find out. Absolutely no idea. Where does he actually... Oh, he plays a defender. Well, we do need defenders. Could be another Odobert deal, although with Odobert, he joined us and he struggled with injuries. I wouldn't mind... Well, I'm looking forward... You know what? I'm looking forward for Odobert this season. I'm really looking forward to him. He really suffered last season with injuries, and getting back into the first team, especially with Brennan Johnson scoring left, right, and centre. No matter how shit our season's been, at least we got there, yeah. Which is what I'll take. I don't mind at all. Right. The women's team hired a head coach called Ho. I'm sure there's a joke, but probably not very PC. You know, I think I was watching Alistair Gold's video the other day, and I think he was trying not to make a joke about it too. What was his first name? The new Spurs women's head coach. What's his full name? Martin Ho. I hope he does well. It's quite funny though, to be honest. Imagine one of the players calling to the coach, "Ho, ho," and the woman's like, "What did you call me?" I think they'll just refer to him as Martin. I think that would just be how it goes. Oh well. Yeah, I think that was interesting. We sacked Ange, and then the women's head coach was sacked at near the same time. I think it might have been the same day or the day before. It's quite funny though. Yeah. Yeah, hope he does well. I can't say I do watch the women's football, but hope they do well. In regards to some of the coach news, some stuff has come out. Nick Stubbings, I guess that's another joke you could have for his name as well. Nick Stubbings has also left Brentford to become medical lead at Spurs, thank God. So the actual number of staff who have followed Thomas Frank is 5. Stubbings, Tom Perryman, Justin Cochrane, or Cochran. What is it with these names? Chris Haslam and Joe Newton. We've now made major changes. Apparently, we've now made major changes to the medical department for the second summer in a row, which is never a good thing. But if we need to do it, we need to do it. I mean, you already know the amount of injuries we had last season, ridiculous. And there was a lot of tension in regards to that. I think we pretty much dropped our heart. I can't even speak now. Our whole medical staff. It was really bad. Really bad. But yeah, that's needed to be done. It's good that if out of everyone joining, it's Thomas Frank's own staff. That's going to help him settle down a bit more comfortably as well. Hopefully we won't have as many injuries this time, because it's the last thing we need. We need. But I guess that with Thomas Frank coming in and these potential new signings, where do you think we'll finish in the league now? Because personally, I think we can try and aim we can try and aim for Champions League football, which is going to be tough. It's going to be tough, won't lie. Or we could maybe finish somewhere a bit more realistically, like 5th, 6th. Maybe get some European football, go win the Europa League again. Let's go recreate that night in Bilbao. Except where would it be next season? Well, the season after that. 2027, wasn't it? 2027. I'm just curious. 2027 Europa League final will be in Frankfurt. But what about this season's Champions League final host? Who's the host for that? The Puskás Arena in Budapest. Okay. Can't wait to watch Spurs get there. Don't know about that. I was hopeful we were going to get to Bilbao, and we did, and then we bloody won it. So that was literally a dream come true. But, yeah. Welcome back, Archer. Audio says, at the moment, you'd say top half. I mean, 100%. I'm just trying to... I was just being a bit more specific. But, I mean, top half... I think we're going to do a lot better. I think we'll do a lot better. I just think this was a blip. There's that saying as well. Usually when a team has a really bad season, like a really bad season that we've just had, they tend to their next season just flourish. So, I mean, Chelsea did it a few years ago. They did it. I think they also did it back in 2016, 15. They really struggled, and then they went and won. I know with Spurs, but they went and won the league the next season. But yeah, we won a trophy. I'm not gonna shut up about it. All right, I'm just not. I'm never gonna shut up about it. It's getting dark. Might turn my light on. I can see the webcam going a bit all fuzzy. But yeah, it'd be great. Archer says, "Oh dear." In regards to audio, trust Daniel Levy to do something like that. Christ. Anyways, we have to cut the league defeats in half minimum. Yeah, we can't lose more than 10 games. Absolutely no way. No way at all. I mean, we lost over 20 games. Worst Premier League season I think we've ever had in history. Shocking. Can't be happening anymore. Yid Kid, welcome to the stream. Hope you're doing well, mate. I like your profile picture. What's my signing predictions? I do think we'll go ahead and get KUDUS. I think it will get done by this week. It's got to be. And if it doesn't get done, then what was that all for? What was the point? And if it also doesn't get done, then that's because of the negotiations that's gone wrong, because clearly he wants to join. Signing prediction. It's a bit tough because there's not many links going at the moment. Right now, we've just been linked with VLAHOVIC, though, from Juventus for about 15 million, 16 million. I would take him happily at Spurs. And it's like Audio said as well earlier. Definitely, if we sign Richarlison, I think he'd be a great signing. Great signing. I'm going to go turn my light on 1 second. I'm right here. I don't know if that's going to make a bit of... Not really. I guess it's helped a little bit, but it's getting dark in here. Yeah, I guess I could ask that question back to everyone in the trap. I really can't speak at the moment. I've got a drink next to me at least, so I guess I could ask the same question back to you lot. What do you lot think? Who would you like to sign? And I guess who should be signed? Because it's a bit picky at the moment. We've got more than enough time, but at the same time, you know what we're like. We take our sweet time with it. We take too long with these deals. And this KUDUS transfer is a prime example. And Eze is definitely a great bloody example. Don't get me started again because it pisses me off. Should have signed him years and years ago. If we sell Richie, you would like Muniz. Isn't he he's from Fulham, isn't he? Muniz? Or am I thinking of the wrong one? Rodrigo Muniz, 24 years old. I mean, yeah, he is. That might not be a bad shout. I mean, he's got some Premier League experience. That's something we could definitely look for into him. He started off at Flamengo, joined Fulham. He was on loan in Middlesbrough a couple of seasons ago. That might not be a bad shout. Might not be a bad shout at all. I mean, last season played 31 games in the league, 8 goals, 4 games in the National Cup. I think that means FA Cup, and 3 goals. It's not bad. Not bad at all. We need a left back, left centre back, 6 winger and striker. Yeah, we've got some business to do. I totally agree with you there. In terms of our forwards and back, sounds a bit weird. Definitely need some more depth. Considering Ben Davies, he will definitely leave next season. He'll go on a free. He'll probably go to Wrexham. I wouldn't be surprised. A left centre back, yeah, with also the possibility of Romero leaving. If that does happen, Madrid, you better splash that cash, right? Especially with Levy, I don't think you're going to have a choice but to splash the cash. He's probably going to scare him off about how much he's asking for them. A winger and a striker. Well, Kudus would definitely sort that out. VLAHOVIC as well, or Muniz, like your kid said. But yeah, I think someone with a bit of competition. I know we've got Solanke up front, but a bit of competition for him would be great. Solanke wasn't bad last season. For his first season at Spurs, and how shit it wasn't that bad. So props to him. Kryfak says, I think Richie would be someone I would definitely look to sell this window. Yeah, 100%. I'm surprised there hasn't been more talks about it, to be honest. I am quite surprised. Because I think Everton fans would love him back. I'm sure they would take him back at the new stadium. He's not consistent. He's really suffered with injuries. Just take him. Thank you, Richie, for your service, but please go. Please go away. Your kid says Hincapi would cover us for left back and centre back. He would be really expensive, though. I don't think. I mean, he's at Leverkusen, isn't he? He's another player we've been linked to before, though. That's the thing. He's young, 23, which is good. Yeah, he would be a great signing, I think. But again, I think that release clause is probably going to hurt us a bit. Don't know if we can afford it because we are in that window, like Levy said. We need to sell to buy, which is a really frustrating thing to hear your owner say, especially given who we are as a club. I know we're not exactly been successful the last few years, but I just think we're a bit of a sleeping giant, and we need someone to just come in, just fucking splash the cash, mate. Bring the Saudis in. I don't care. Call us an oil club. I do not care. Just bloody bring some cash in. Bring some investments in. What's happening with the investments, isn't it? Because, I mean, there was the whole stadium deal naming rights. It's not happened. Not happened at all. I need to actually. Oh bloody! I need to follow me on X. That's my old link. I need to edit that. I need to update some of that stuff. Ignore that. Yeah, it's just really frustrating seeing the way business is done with him in charge. You're all feeling it. I'm sure you are. Just when will something change? When will something change? You really hope Jamie Donnelly stays and gets game time under Frank. I've seen him play a number of times for Northern Ireland. He's quality. Yeah, and he did pretty well for what's the name? Leyton Orient. Same with Josh Keeley as well. I was talking about the other day in a video. Josh Keeley, I think they're trying to get him down on a new contract. But yeah, Jamie Donnelly is one for the future. He is definitely one for the future. Hopefully Mikey Moore. You know what? Maybe Mikey Moore will break out this season. Maybe. What do you think? I think again because we know what Frank has been like with young players. Mikey Moore's about to turn 18 next month. He'll be in with the first team probably. He's highly rated by everyone. He could be massive next season. Fingers crossed. I really hope so. I do hope players like Jamie Donnelly get a bit more of a chance as well. Private says Levy out. Yep, Levy out, mate. Yeah, nothing really will change until Levy's gone. Yeah, absolutely. Nothing will. We've been saying it for years. As the years have gone by more recently, it's become more evident that things just really won't change, are they? Will they? It's the same shit every season. It's what insanity is. That's the definition. Cryfax says, I think Moore might just be a little too inexperienced, but I'd love to see how he does. Well, this is the kind of thing that happens though. Young players, he's been flourishing for the youth team, been excellent, and by the way he plays. So to bring him in, maybe a couple of games on as a sub in the Premier League, maybe a League Cup game, an early League Cup game, or an early FA Cup game, depends who we get drawn against. That'll be exciting. That would be great. Really looking forward to Mikey Moore. I got myself a Mikey Moore third shirt this season. Hopefully it kicks on and someday that shirt is a legendary retro. Oh, a bit of an investment. Daniel Levy would be proud. Yeah, I think you know what, that's not a bad shout. I've been thinking if I was going to get the third shirt this season, who would I get on the back? Because it's a classic looking shirt. You're talking about the new yellow one, aren't you? The retro crest. Because if you are, I think Mikey Moore actually wouldn't be a bad shout. He's a Spurs fan. It's got to be him, innit? Never selling top. Yeah, no, fair enough. True. I would never do that either. Mikey Moore. Oh, Mikey Moore. When does he turn into an adult? He looks so young as well. I know it's. Oh, this year's green kit. Oh, okay. Well, I'll tell you what. I wouldn't mind getting this season's yellow one with his name on it. I got the green kit as well, but I got Maddison's name on the back because I quite like Maddison. He's a bit of a shithouse. He seems like a likable guy when he's playing for your club. I hated him when he was at Leicester. He pissed me off so much. I remember when he scored against us. I was just like, piss off. He's one of those players. If he doesn't play for your club, you probably hate him. But I do like James Maddison. Gosh, Mikey Moore's already played 12 league games for us. That's crazy. Yeah, England under 19s. Did he score? Because I know the Euro under 19s just happened. I know England didn't win. But did he play? Don't think so. Don't think he did. Oh, you have the green Champions League kit like you're in Amsterdam. Did you get Lucas Moore on the back, or you just kept it plain? What a gorgeous kit that is as well. We need another kit like that. I mean, that whole pattern's a map of North London, if I'm correct. It's gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. European Knights in green. We should make a green kit every season. Unfortunately, because I play. Oh, you never would have known, would you? To be fair. Right. I do have a bit more news that I've kept a note of. This quite pissed me off when I read it, but it sums up how last season went. The now departed Director of Performance Services at Spurs, Adam Brett, so he's not with us anymore, he went on holiday mid-season during the 2024-2025 season. He went on holiday. He'd seen enough. Anyway, I can say I can't blame you, mate. But you got to be joking me. If that is true, holiday mid-season. Did he go to Bilbao? Ho. Maybe he was just prepping for that final. I just can't believe that though. It's good that people like that are probably out of this club now. We need a massive reset button. We do. A massive reset button. Yeah, our new set piece coach is from United. maybe we might actually score from some corners, though. Another thing we were struggling with. I think our new keeper coach has been for a few clubs, one of them notably being Liverpool. And he's quite highly rated. He's got some respect. In Frank, we trust, absolutely. I do trust in Frank. I was a bit 50-50 when I heard us being heavily linked to us. I was thinking we need someone who knows what they're doing a bit more. But it was me being a bit naive, I'll be honest. Because when you think of someone who manages Brentford, you're just thinking, no, I don't want him at Spurs. It's kind of like the Nuno. When Nuno came to us, I didn't have any faith in it. I'm sorry, I didn't, and it ended horribly. But looking more into Frank, we can see what he does with young players. And Tottenham, I mean, we have one of the best academies, if not the best academy in the country for development. We have state-of-the-art training facilities, a state-of-the-art stadium. We are banging on the door. We could do amazing under Frank. He can take those players and make them 10 times better than they are now. And I believe he will. Curious to see how Frank does. Yeah, I'm very curious. Yeah, it's a pre-season starts for Spurs in a few days, with our first game being away against Reading, and then I think we're at home to... No, not home. We're playing 2 away games. Well, technically a few more, but Reading and Luton. And then I think we're going to... we're going to Hong Kong, for God's sake, to play against Arsenal. What is this woke nonsense? Playing Arsenal in Hong Kong, North London derby in Hong Kong. This is terrible. Yeah. Frank will flourish at Tottenham, but always will Levy cough up and take us to the next step. But as always, will Levy cough up and take us to the next step. Yeah. I mean, the thing about Frank is that he's someone who does well with the cards he's dealt. You know, we know what Levy's like. He doesn't exactly offer that much financially as a Big Six club. And it's something that he doesn't seem that interested in. Lack of investment. But Frank, I mean, at his time at Brentford, he's taken them from the Championship to the Premier League. There's not been much money spent. He's taken young players, made them great. So it's something that I think to be excited for Frank. Doesn't mean we don't want new players though, Levy, all right? Because I want new players. I just don't know if it means that he's gonna be more tight with the money. We need Beyonce to be playing at Spurs Stadium every single day, get the money in. Very well. I won't lie though. I wouldn't mind going to a concert or something at the Spurs Stadium, given that it's someone I give a shit about. I get to go in that members lounge. Why the hell not, yeah? Why the hell not? Gosh, yeah. Yeah, I mentioned Josh Keeley earlier. It looks like we might be signing him to a new contract, and then he'll go back out on loan again, which is all right. It's absolutely fine. All praise the youngsters. Just as long as they get into the first team someday, that's all I care about. Because and that they're good. That's quite important. Yeah, it's gonna be interesting. It's gonna be very interesting. But what can you do? What can you do? If you are new here or are in the stream, a like on the stream really helps out. And a subscribe would really help out as well, go a long way. Make sure you follow the socials. They're in the links in the description. My Instagram, Twitter, and TikTok. I've posted a couple of videos in there already. All my thoughts are mine. All right, I'll say that now. Still, we're just starting out a little bit. This is a new channel, so I'm learning as time goes on. But I'm quite happy so far. I'm enjoying it. It's the most important bit. I'll go over what I said earlier because we now know that KOTA Takai signed for Spurs. Great signing, I think. I just think the timing makes it look a bit more frustrating, given that we don't sign experienced players. We always go for the youngsters. But I'll reread that one more time, quickly. We are delighted to announce the signing of KOTA Takai from J1 League side Kawasaki Frontale, subject to international clearance and work permit. I saw some pictures of him at the airport the other day. They released a video, a mini interview of him earlier. If you haven't watched that, definitely go check that out. He's agreed a deal with the club. His contract will run until 2030. He was born in Yokohama. KOTA progressed through the ranks at Kawasaki Frontale, and at just 17 years of age, he earned his first team debut in April 2022, where they apparently bummed Guangzhou 8-0 in the AFC Champions League. I find that a funny term, bumming a team. Takai sounds like a finishing move in Street Fight. Well, hopefully he will do a finishing move when we play against Arsenal. Although I highly doubt he's going to be in the first team at that point. Maybe he should use that finishing move on Daniel Levy. Please, KOTA. But anyways, he's only 20. He's really young. He's my age. It's crazy. 20-year-old soon became a regular in the senior side, so they clearly picked up on something, making 21 appearances the following campaign, including 4 outings in the team's run to lift in the 2023 Emperor's Cup. He's an imposing figure at the back. KOTA continued to impress and help the Azuro Nero, I assume that's the club's nickname, to the 2024 Japanese Super Cup. KOTA, we're in a Super Cup. Could you help us with that? Go and win it, please. I really hope Frank wins that. That'd be great. Absolute scenes when Thomas Frank beats PSG in the Super Cup. Then we lose to Burnley on match day 1. We will be there. We will be there. But anyway, later that year, he earned recognitions for his performances, and he claimed the J-League's Best Young Player of the Season award, which is great. He's made 81 senior appearances in all competitions for his Kawasaki. He scored on 4 occasions. And last time he helped, a couple months ago, he helped his team to the 2025 AFC Champions League final. They lost it, but getting there is pretty cool. Speaking from experience, it's cool, but not winning it isn't cool, right? He's featured for Japan across multiple age groups, and in 2024 helped his country to glory at the AFC Under-23 Asian Cup. He also represented his country at the 2024 Olympics Games in Paris. Nearly done now. He reached quarterfinals in the tournament. In September 2024, he earned his senior debut in a World Cup qualifying fixture against China, and he's earned 4 caps for his country. Good for him. I just hope he does well. Where next for him? Do we keep him? Do we keep him on the bench? Do we loan him out to a championship side or loan him out to somewhere abroad? I wouldn't mind loaning him out to a championship side. I think that'd be a great shout. We did a video on it the other day. Keep, loan, sell. I would recommend you take a look at that on the channel because it's true. It's true. What should we do with him? I think a loan. Just loan Velis. I thought we should have sold him, to be honest. But Velis, I think Brian Hill's got to go. He's got to go, mate. But yeah, it's all right. It's all right. We'll live. We will live. Oh lordy. What do we got to do? What have we got to do? Excellent. But yeah, I'll have to have a look at some of the recent links. if there's any news, looks like there's some news here. Brentford contacted. No, I don't want to create. Oh, screw you. I hate websites that make you create an account before you read something. Right. Okay. It looks like it's a bit quiet at the moment. Quite quiet. Oh, this is interesting. This is quite interesting. Apparently, Brentford contacted former Tottenham Hotspur manager Ange Postecoglou about replacing Thomas Frank. That's crazy. But then, as we know, they then went on to sign their set piece coach instead, who previously got rejected by MK Dons. Right, come up from here, from Audio Artisan. Surely he's going out on loan. With him now, we've got 9 centre backs in the squad. Most of them are internationals and will want game time with the World Cup coming soon. Yeah, I mean, we do have quite a few centre backs, but at the same time, we don't. None of them are going to be good enough. Sorry, I'll rephrase that. That sounded awful. There's a lot of inexperienced and young players there in their lineup. I mean, everywhere as well. We've got to loan out quite a few people, but most of them internationals want. Yeah, I mean, like Vuskovic, I think he'll go straight back out on loan again. Although he's now officially a Tottenham player and signed. Yeah. Rule 1, never say the Q word. What Q word? No way Ange would get Brentford relegated. I think they're gonna struggle under their new coach now, to be honest with you. They've just signed their set piece coach who got rejected by MK Dons to be a manager. That's never a good sign. I always joke that Frank would come to Spurs and Ange would go to Brentford. I don't think he will go to Brentford. Apparently, there's links of Postecoglou going to LAFC. I don't know. There was talks of him maybe going to Greece or something like that. Look, I don't think Ange is a bad coach. I'll say this, right? I don't think he's a bad coach. Looks like Frank may play. Yeah, that's true. That is true. We're gonna need. Who would you play then? So, Van der Ven, Romero, Danzo. Would you play all 3 of them? What happens when one of them gets injured? That's what I'm thinking. Who do we then put in the back? Maybe one of them. Maybe Ben Davies for a year. Maybe. But yeah. I mean, regards to what I was just saying, I don't think that Ange Postecoglou is a bad coach. I just think he is not Premier League worthy. He had a great first season at Spurs, but he got found out, and ultimately he struggled with it. He then put all of his focus in the Europa League when he came to the conclusion that there's nothing else to fight for now, so fuck it, why not? I'll go for the Europa League. And he did it. But people were really emotional when we sacked him, saying, should have kept in another year. No, it's like the Eric Ten Hag situation at Man United, right? It's like that. All the fans wanted him to go. Then they won Man United the FA Cup last season. And they were like, keep him. And they did. And he was sacked later that season. So, because he still wasn't good enough. So, we can't let our emotions get the best of us in situations like that. And let's not forget, Ange Postecoglou, he probably should have been sacked months ago. months prior to getting to the Europa League final. Should have been sacked a long, long time ago. I won't lie, I was one of those people who said it, but I mean, it's true. It's what's happened, right? I did come to the conclusion, though. I did want Ange to stay another year. I have just got a message about it that I wanted to stay. If I wanted to, I said yes, but at the same time, though, I let my emotions get the best of me because I was saying, "Oh, we should keep him another year." But now, ultimately, I'm like, it probably wouldn't have been a good thing. We probably would have been where United are. You know, they would have got sacked mid-season. Then we would have been. Then the season would have automatically been a write-off again. Why we wouldn't want to be in that situation at all. And let's be honest, it was a big possibility. A big possibility. I don't mind changing my mind, all right? I can change my mind. But, right. Tottenham are expected to table an improved bid for Mohamed Kudus this week, as I mentioned earlier. The player has made it clear that he wants to join Spurs. West Ham are willing to sell Kudus for less than 85 million, which we would expect. I mean, there's no way we'd even go anywhere near that release clause. With Spurs hoping to strike a deal in the range of 60 to 65 million. Yeah, I think that's exactly how it's all going to go down. But we'll see. I also forget as well. I forget that we've got players like Radu Dragusin. But he's really struggled. And he's had a bad injury as well. We'll have to see. Wouldn't mind selling him though, to be honest. Interested to see if Kudus does join and how well he does if he does join. Yeah. He's a winger, right winger. He'll be up there with Brennan Johnson and Wilson Odobert. Maybe I guess the formation's going to be an interesting one then, isn't it? Will we then switch Brennan to the left, do you reckon? And then we can have him and Son, and then we could then move Tell to striker. Don't know. Because Tell, he can play striker. Just before we signed him on loan, I think there was a report that says, play him in striker. And we didn't. Not a clue. Yeah, we'll see. We'll have to see, but I think everything will be okay, all right? Everything will be fine. Oh, that's a shame. The Spurs youth are playing right now and they're losing to Bromley. In other news, though, gosh, so if you remember our youngster Damola Ajayi, he's on loan to Doncaster, and he scored for them in a preseason game. Our forward line is meh. Could have improved it a lot, but I still say never forward. Yeah, I mean that's what I was saying earlier. We are linked with VLAHOVIC. I wouldn't mind having VLAHOVIC. I really wouldn't mind at all. For 15 million as well. Take him. Why not? Sarah Charlison, take VLAHOVIC. I'll take him all day. He's a big lad and he's scored lots of goals in Italy. A lot of goals. And for that much, you can't really say no, because I mean Juventus want to get rid of him. If Ange's a big Ange, what do we use for Frank? Well, we already have this one. It's Thomas the Frank engine, mate. It is Thomas the Frank engine. We can't call him Big Frank. He is Frank. He is the Frank engine. Thomas the Frank engine. New season. They say, you know what they say? Season 3 is always better than season 2. But like he said himself as well, sometimes they kill the main character. And they did. Gosh, it was really written in the stars, wasn't it? You know what you were saying. Surely he must have known he was getting sacked at that point. Surely. There's no way he would have said something like that otherwise. Because it's crazy. Mint. Absolutely. We will just see. Right. Should we have a little look at what I'm going to do is I'm going to, while we're here, you lot can react with me. We're going to watch the new pre-season video because I was going to watch it earlier. I didn't really get the chance to. And just play games and media. Well, you know what? To be fair to him, he was getting a lot of shit from the media. A lot of it. A lot. So, in the end, he was the last one laughing. But yeah, he probably did play games with the media, but it's still a cold quote. If we then go and win something next season, then Ange Postecoglou will be pulling out cold quotes even when he's not at the club. Do you think Frank names a new captain, or does he stick with Sonny? Oh, that's a good question. That is a very good question. I mean, I guess you can sort of ask the question back to if Son even stays, because if he, I mean, it's got one season left. It probably wouldn't hurt to name a new captain so that he could get used to it. It wouldn't hurt. I think Van der Ven would be a top captain for us. A lot of people were saying that. I think I agree. Mickey Van der Ven as a captain. What about you lot? What do you think? Do you think Mickey Van der Ven is a captain? Because I'd say so. I would then say Ben Davies, but he's not going to be here long either. He's going to be going soon. He still has the personal trophy for having the coldest line in the history. It is definitely one of the coldest lines in football history. When he said that, I was thinking, well, now we've got more ammunition to be bantered against. But he fucking did it. Oh, he did it. And it's one of the coldest quotes in football. I mean, can't complain. I just can't believe it. To say that at a club who's not won anything in 17 years is just nuts. Absolutely nuts. Right, that's for some reason when I stream on StreamYard, it just makes everything else on my PC laggy, which is quite frustrating, but oh well. Right, let's have a little look. If any of you are interested, we need leaders. If we sign a number 6, that's a leader. That's a leader. That would help a lot. Yeah, I mean, it's a point. But, just answering the question, really. I don't usually win things in my second season. I always win. Yeah, he doubled down on it, which is the crazy part. I would buy a captain. Don't think we have captain material in the squad. Who would be a good captain to buy? That's a question. It's a bit of a tough one. I mean, to say we don't, you don't think we have captain material in the squad? I don't know about that. I wouldn't say we don't have captain material in the squad. I just think we're limited with the options we have. That's it, really. But yeah, maybe take it off Son. He's probably not going to stay. Well, he's not. He's only got a year left. So with Frank now coming in, just make it easier. And Son had a really, really tough season. Mark Guehi. I don't think he'll join us, to be honest with you. He'd be a great signing. We did go in for him last minute as well during the January transfer window. Oh, if Romero leaves, okay. I don't know if we could go for him. I don't even think we'd be able to afford him now. He's being linked away. I can't remember who to. It might be Liverpool. I don't blame Palace for rejecting the bid either, because they went on and won the FA Cup. Yeah, I think he is going to Liverpool. It's just frustrating. But, I mean, what can you do? There was also, we were looking at Lukeba as well, but he wouldn't be captain material. He'd be a youngster. But, yeah, I think Guehi would be a shout. It's just we'd have to go get him first and convince him to go to us instead of Liverpool, which is a shame. Shame we couldn't get him. I think we actually put the offer in for 60 million in January as well, which is a lot of money. But fair play to Palace. I rejected it. It was probably shitty timing, to be honest. To be honest with you, last minute in the January transfer window, because they wouldn't have had time to get a replacement. So why would they let one of their best players go? It was really silly. That's how we do it here at Spurs. That's how we do it. Sort of bantering. But yeah, we're not being linked. Well, I say that. We are interested FC. Looks like Galatasaray might be going to going in for Osimhen. Yeah. That was a Levy PR stunt. That bid for Guehi to say, hey, we tried, knowing full well they would reject it. I was surprised to hear about it, so, you know, it's probably true. It's probably true. Kulu and Romero are captains for their countries, but can't see them doing so. I couldn't see Kulu being a captain. I could see Romero being more a captain, because he's quite. I'd say he's quite a leader. Romero, he's very vocal on the pitch. I think we're quite aware of that. But there's the question if he stays as well. We won't know. Yeah, it's tough. We're reportedly one of the number of clubs interested in Tyler Dibbling. Southampton have valued him between around 50 million. It's ridiculous. He's only 19. And again, he's another younger player. Can we just can we get experienced players, please? All right? Really frustrating. Really frustrating. Yeah, we know Velis is gone. Yeah. It's frustrating, man. I think Romero and Van de Ven, they'd be great captains. I like a big, powerful centre back who can be a leader on the pitch. I don't know if Son. I think the only reason Son sort of got the captaincy is because he's a bit of a veteran at the club. He had a bit of bragging rights to be a captain. To be honest, I don't think Son is captain worthy. With all due respect, I love Son, I do, but I don't think he's a captain. I think his time's up now. That's what I think. What about Maddison? Don't know if I could see Maddison as one, but yeah. Anyways, oh, gosh. Yeah. Anyways, should we have a little look? We'll have a look. we'll have a look. Thomas Frank's first training session. So if you've not seen this, we're going to have a little look now. It's just a few minutes long. Right. Let's do this. Let's do this. Use layout. That's not what I want. Put me in a bit of a weird spot. Why would you do that to me? That one or that one? Right, okay, we'll do this. I'm still, like I said, I'm still getting used to this whole damn thing. Right, anyways. Let's do this. So that was Vuskovic there, if you missed that. All the lads are back. It's good to see. Is that Porro? Has he shaved his head? Yeah, so Vuskovic. I hope Spence will. I think Spence will have a good season. We missed him a lot. We did. Big man, Solanke. I won't get copyright for this, will I? Doesn't matter if I do. Don't think. Nice. Oh, this is so needed. I bet he's absolutely loving all the facilities he's got around him. If you've seen that video, if there's an audio thing you can't hear it. Oh, really? Can you not hear it at all? Turn it up a bit. Maybe that could be why. Vuskovic looks a massive unit. Terminator vibes. Don't know if you can hear it now, but I've forgotten his name. There's Hyuk. He was on loan at QPR last season. They were struggling a bit. Yeah, Vuskovic is massive. He's got the buzz cut. When you see a big lad with a buzz cut, run, all right? Yeah, big up, man. George Abbott, that's his name, yes. He just, was he one of the few with the scholarship? They all look wrecked. Oh, my Lord. There's Velis. He's gone now. Alfie Devine, a lot of people forget about him. I think we should loan him out again. I don't know if Alfred Devine will stay. Ashley Phillips, I think that was. Yes, Hyuk. Yes. Yeah, man. It's good to get a bit of an insight. I do like it when the club does stuff like this. He had a wicked season on loan at Notts County. I didn't really pay attention to that much. Didn't pay a lot of attention to it. Should have a look. Oh. Bit of lovely passing. I think Will Lancashire will go back out on loan again as well. He didn't. I don't think he played that much at West Brom. He'll definitely get loaned out again, I think. To be fair, Moore could be loaned out. About time. Can you hear the audio, by the way? I know you mentioned it a minute ago. I don't know if you can actually hear it, though. Turned it up. I don't know if it's because I had it low or just because of the window or something. I don't know. Yes, lads. Frank's got his eyes on the youngsters. Yeah, Porro has had a haircut. No only way out in terms of knowing that it's not coming through. I'm sorry about that. I think I know how to fix it, but there's probably no point now. Nearly done. Passes down the line, diagonal pass, and I think he's an Arsenal fan. Correct me if I'm wrong. This guy right here, Justin. I think he's an Arsenal fan. I could be wrong. Bergvall is thirsty. Right. Okay. That's the way I said it. Sounds a bit weird, actually, when I think about it. Yeah, look at him. Bloody hell, he's massive. That's Vuskovic. He looks clueless. The way he's walking about like that. He's huge. He's gonna be a he's gonna be a brick wall at the back. Jeez. Fucking hell. Yeah, that's crazy, man. I mean, I'll be honest, there's not really any audio on this video. How can Spence be training on that with the hat on? What hat? Oh, this. I mean, he's got it's probably got something to do with his hair. Maybe when it sweats, it can absorb in that thing. I don't know. Or it could be heat protection. No idea. Oh, it's not really a hat. I think it is a sweatband. Or actually, you know what? I think maybe it keeps his hair in place. Keeps it out of his eyes. That would make a lot of sense. But yeah, don't know, man. I could never do that with a hat, like any hat on. I've got my Spurs cap, but I could never do that. Ever. Don't bug on me now. Right, okay. If I suddenly disappear from the stream, don't worry, I'll be back. Just putting that out there now. Should be all good though. Yeah, it's all good. It's all good. What's happening in the weird world of the Spurs under 21s losing 5-2 to Bromley now? I don't know why we're keen on looking at Tyler Dillon. I think it'd be a waste of money. Just be another pointless youngster joining us and not getting into the team. We need to stop with it. We just need to stop bothering of it. We just need to get some bloody experienced players, all right? All due respect. Come on, man. I'm getting sick of it. Oh, right. Some breaking news regarding to Mohamed KUDUS. Not really breaking news, to be fair, but as revealed, there is an agreement between, we know KUDUS and Spurs, apparently over a 5-year contract until June 2030, with salary worth 8 million gross per season, including bonuses. We are already getting ready to prepare a new offer for him within the next 48 hours. Yeah, 60 million. West Ham are not happy that it's us going in for him though. They are looking for other clubs to do it. They'd rather have Chelsea. What's the difference? Why would you want to strengthen someone even stronger than us in the same bloody league? What's the logic? Absolutely shocking. But yeah, well, it doesn't matter. I think he'll come through, to be honest, everyone. I think he'll come through this week. Dibbling's a good talent, but I don't think he's any better than Tell and Odobert, to be honest. Yeah, and they're already highly rated. I think Odobert and Tell are going to be bloody brilliant for us. Absolutely brilliant. We'll have to see. Right. West Ham have weird logic. They are more interested in sabotaging us than their own success. Yeah, I mean, in retrospective, you damn it down to we don't want to sell one of our best players to Irish. Okay. But then they're like, Chelsea, why don't you come buy him as well? It's just stupid. Chelsea have already got so many damn players. I mean, what's the point? Yeah, Chelsea have enough players as it is. They've got bloody ridiculous. And they'll pay whatever West Ham want. That's probably what it is, because they're not like us when it comes to negotiating. But yeah. Anyways. Lads, I think I might end the stream here. I appreciate you all coming on. It's nice to see some familiar faces back again. I hope you have a great rest of your Tuesday night. I appreciate it if you hit that subscribe button. Check out some of the recent videos I've done. All helps. I hope you have a fantastic evening, everyone. Here's to bloody KUDUS joining Spurs eventually. I think it'll be all right. We'll get it. We'll get it over the line eventually. Big up. Make sure to follow my socials as well. Links are all in the description. Thank you guys so much. Thank you, Audio, Cryfax, Archer, and anyone else in the stream who I might have missed. I think Yid Kid as well. Thank you lot so much for joining. You all take care. Big up the lads. Up the Spurs. Take care. I'll see you all on another stream or a video or anything like that soon. Bye, guys.